Okay, another update video, guys. Sun's a little bit better now. As you can see, I got the pump in the manifold. It went in easy. I thought maybe I'd have to take a C-clamp or something, maybe to coax it in, but I didn't. I cleaned it up real good with steel wool around the inside of the housing, and it pretty much pressed right in. Like I said, when it's pulled out the manifold, you can get your hands in there on all the bolts and bolt them up, tighten it up, I mean. Anyway, I just thought I'd give you a little update on, what you're going to need to do to get it back in, a little closer look, I guess. So like, as you can see down there, those two bolts way down at the bottom, I've got the 13mm stubby ratchet wrench on those. That's what you can do to get those out. These ones up here, the two up top back here and the two up top right there, as you can see, I've got the ratchet with an extension going into the 13mm shallow socket, and that works great for these two bolts. And you can get these two bolts with the ratchet and extension or just a regular wrench. So I've got those two tightened up, I've got these two tightened up, and I've got these two tightened up. All that's left is to do the ones at the back. So it's another quick thing I wanted to mention too, guys, is I put a good pump in this car. Like, this is seriously something you don't want to do more than once. Total pain in the ass, big time. So I bought an Airtex pump for it. They're supposed to be OE quality, tested on the line, just like OE. Apparently they're an OE supplier. I couldn't find out for what exact manufacturers they supply OE pumps for, but I don't know. It was, it was a good pump. So I decided I'd put something better than a $40 pump in there, since I really don't want to do this again. But yeah, it's pretty much the home stretch once you get to this point. Like I said, I've got 6 of the 8 bolts pretty much tightened. I just got to get to those 2 at the back, which, like I said before, I can't really show you where they are. But if you look on the previous video at the all data diagram I showed you on the computer, you can get an idea where they're at and feel for them. And then you'll just take this 13mm ratchet and get down in there and tighten those up. Like I said, you can use a regular stubby, but the little amount of room you have in there, you don't get a whole lot of movement. So yeah, I basically just got to button the rest of these bolts up, plug everything back in, and put the thermostat housing on, and see how it goes.